Do we have everybody? Yes. So what I promised all of you is that whenever we had our entire school together, I would always brag about how good and great we are at Quest. But I've decided to change it up a little bit to allow the students to be able to tell you how great of a school that we have because of our amazing teachers.
I look forward to advisory and science class because Mr. Stoffman makes it fun and he has lots of interesting stories.
Mrs. Carr is special because she is kind and helps me find books.
I would like to thank Mr. Shahade for letting me be able to talk about my athletic matters and social matters with him.
I appreciate Mrs. Hoffman because she trusts us with our independence and she is a role model during advisory and during art.
I appreciate Mrs. Fabsick because she motivates and encourages me to work at my best. And if I ever have any problems, she's there to support and help me.
I just want to thank Mrs. Nagus for being a great music teacher and also being a great advisor who I could always ask for help when I had a problem. Senora Kai is a great Spanish teacher with a positive attitude that makes Spanish fun to learn. She's also a great advisor.
I appreciate Mr. Rizak because he is always helpful and supportive.
Mr. Frank and Mr. Tully are amazing teachers and awesome advisors because they're always very organized and have something fun to do.
I think Mrs. J is special because she's compassionate, considerate, encouraging, and kind.
Mrs. Howe is a creative teacher who makes learning fun, and she's also an enthusiastic teacher who cares about all of her students.
Mr. Left is a great teacher because he keeps everyone on task and he challenges us to do our very best.
Mr. J is a great teacher because he's not just wants to teach us, he wants to learn from us as well.
I am thankful for having Miss Sinatra as my teacher because she changed my influence in school and makes studies fun.
Miss Nadeau is great because she is very patient and kind.
I think Mrs. Armitage is great because she always manages to put a smile on everyone's face, even when they've had the glumest of days. I also think Mr. V is great because he always is so funny and always manages to make me laughing out the door.
Mr. Ryder is the best advisor I could ask for. He's kind and caring, and he's truly made our advisory into a family. I like Miss Krasinski because she uses her creativity and to make learning fun.
I think Mrs. Reese is an awesome teacher because she pushes us to do big things.
I think Mrs. Shank is special because she appreciates everybody for who they are. I'm thankful for Mrs. Barrios because every morning she gets up and goes to school with creative and helpful ideas to keep us interested in music.
Mr. Garcia is a great teacher because he makes learning fun and interesting.
Mrs. Squire is special because she challenges me and keeps me safe. Mrs. Larson is special because she always teaches me something new. Miss Genevieve is a great teacher because she works hard and she says, "Pick your brain." I like Miss Oliver because she learns about Spanish a lot of fun. Mr. Earl is the best teacher. Mrs. Cohen is so special because she is so loving and she teaches me how to read and write.
Miss Cohen is so special because she always lets us get back up when we fall. Miss Lau is very special because she is sweet and kind and cares about her students more than she cares about herself.
Mrs. Samuel is special because I like when she teaches me math and does games with me. I love Miss Hall because she's a very nice teacher.
and teachers, I'm hoping that you're able to recognize why our school is great. It's because of you. So thank you once again.